probably pull up the materials.
See, fucking asking me if I'm streaming and you're not even ready. This bitch.
I thought I already had it. I thought I already had it up, but I guess I didn't. But anyway, we're gonna go over what we did last time. Where we left off last time was you all, uh, you ran into a a pseudo dragon. Um,
Oh yeah.
named Yes. This is your goal right now is
The
to
fairy
get
dragon.
get the fairy dragon out of his cage. And he told you that a goblin named Jingle Jangle has the key to his cage up on Tellamy Hill. You all made your way to Tellamy Hill, and as soon as you get to the bottom of the hill, you are surrounded by 5 awakened trees, and they all greeted you rather friendly, not hostile at all. One of them, if you recall, asked all of you, "Hello, welcome to Tellamy Hill. How long do you all plan on staying?"
We still have our snail, right?
Yes.
Roomba.
Yes, Roomba.
Roomba. I love that. I forgot you named it that. Is anyone going to speak to the trees?
That sounds like that question. Oh my god.
Well, we don't know exactly how long we're going to be staying. See, this here fella needs some help, and we can't, well, get him out of here. He's like, turns around to her back and shows the still webbed, I guess, to her back cage.
Yeah, the tree kind of leans down and looks in the cage and goes, how curious. How can we help you with your predicament?"
Not sure. Are you good at getting things out of cages that are somewhat like, I guess, magical cages?
No.
We're
No. I
we're
don't think
looking
we are.
for a goblin, I think, named Jingle Jangles.
Oh, Jingle Jangle. Oh, we love her. She loves keys so much. She just collects all the keys. Oh, that makes sense. That must be why you're here. I see.
So can you point us to where she is?
Absolutely. Well, normally she kind of just wanders around Tellamy Hill, but currently, she's hiding. You see, 3 days ago, while she was rooting around in the swamp for truffles, she was attacked and robbed by brigands. She hasn't left her hilltop den since then, and she must be hungry by now. I'm worried for her.
And where is her den, you said?
He kind of he motions towards the top of the hill, and the tippy top you see a hut. Why she lives up there?
Cool.
He said she might be hungry, so we probably should bring her some food, maybe get on her good side.
Yes, if you would like, we can escort you there.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you very
Excellent.
much.
Excellent.
Do any of us still have any food? I think we ate it all.
I can make good berries, so that kind of works, maybe.
I have this cupcake that's in my bag that'll make me turn invisible. That seems like it'll cause more problems than it'll help with, honestly.
Doc puts puts a finger to his chin and just goes, "Can you make good berry wine? Is that something you can consider in your little spell book there?" And he taps the side of his noggin.
I mean, I've never tried, but I don't see why not. I mean,
He does this like, oh, there's an idea. Good berry wine.
Look, I can make some good berry jam. We can make some pancakes.
Like a Forrest Gump. Good berry wine, good berry jam, good berry.
Honestly, pancakes sounds amazing. Sorry,
Doc,
I'm just getting hungry
let's-
here.
Let's go see if Jingle Jangle has a suitable kitchen with a skillet and just need a little bit of flour. I can make some pancakes from scratch, and yeah, we can whip up some of those good berries into some jelly.
Do we really want to make jelly before wine?
Look, I'm hungry now. I don't know how to make wine.
I don't know how to
figure it out.
fucking cast the spell to begin with, so we're working with very little here. At least on my end.
Look, all I know is how to cook. I know how to tinker. I can do a little wood carving. I have a little tambourine, and I'm gonna.
But as you say wood carving, all of the trees kind of like give you a side eye real quick.
I don't pay attention. I don't notice.
Yeah, okay, well you can choose that if you wish.
Does Doc notice?
You can make a perception check.
It's not very good.
I'm getting it.
11?
Rex sees it.
21.
Yeah, Rex sees it.
I don't think. Maybe wood carving means something different in fairy. That seems like a good one. What do you say, Tattle?
Well, technically, you don't have to carve wood. You can carve into stone. You can carve into anything.
And
really.
when you start talking about carving into stone, they all kind of breathe a sigh of relief. And yeah, it doesn't take. Ptolemy Hill is not super tall. It takes about 20 minutes or so to reach the top of this den on the hilltop, and it's like a cave, and the entryway is shaped like a keyhole. And the trees stop, and they're like, "Well, here we are. Well, we can't go in there because we're trees, and the cave entrance is too small for us. But please let Jingle Jangle know that we love her, and we wish her well.
Oh,
We hope that she comes out of her den again at some point.
We'll make sure
y'all
she
love her.
Oh.
Well, Jingle Jangle, she's just she's Jingle Jangle. Very unique.
But, do you want to elaborate on what that means? What precisely do you fucking mean by she's just Jingle Jangle?
She's unique.
Is this like a good unique or a bad unique?
Oh, definitely good. Definitely good.
Good enough to warrant their love.
Good enough to warrant a warning is what I would call it.
Look, we're gonna love her just as much as these trees. I got that feeling. Yeah. Look, I already like her.
Yeah, so are you all gonna go inside the den?
Yeah. Tori's already taken
all
off
of
past Roomba and gone in.
Are all of us, like, for example, maybe like a 7-foot tall turtle that's like 4 feet wide be able to fit into this cave?
It says the den itself is 20 feet wide, 30 feet long, and 6 feet tall. So, yeah, you can
crouch.
Yeah, you can crouch.
Crawl.
Yeah. That's fine.
Cool.
I'll let you do that. I don't want you to have to wait outside the cave, but yeah, the Roomba waits outside, preferring to stay on the nice wet moss and grass of the hill.
Just say Rex is like based off of one of those turtles that have like the fucking long necks that just like sticks his head in places.
Oh my god.
Extendo neck.
I just imagine the top of his head is like scraping the ceiling of the cave.
What that neck do though?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So, as you make your way down into the den, worn stone steps lead down into what feels like a cellar. It's chilly, and you detect the subtle scent of iron. From a distant spot within the chamber, sputtering candles illuminate a multitude of keys dangling from taut strings that crisscross the walls. Hundreds of other keys lie strewn across the dirt floor. As you all take in the scene, you hear the sound of keys jangling as a goblin emerges from the dimness. She wears a coat lined with metal keys and carries a flail that has padlocks for heads. And I will show you. What
That
she
shit
looks
must
like.
hurt.
That's Jingle
Aw.
Jangle. And she kind of pops her cocks her head at you, and she's like, she has a faint smile, and says, "How might Jingle Jangle unlock a bit of happiness in your lives today?"
Gasp.
Wow, okay.
Oh, that's something.
We've hit that point where, like, this is meta for me. Like, me as player is deeply uncomfortable by all these people. I don't trust any of these people, but Tori's too dumb to, like, distrust anybody.
Oh, I feel you.
I
have the
hate it.
opposite
It makes me
problem.
uncomfy.
I have the opposite problem. I love this character, and we just met.
I know, same. I'm like,
Uh,
oh, I love happiness. Oh my gosh. A little
Jingle
squeeze.
Jangle. I'm just meeting you for the first time, but I heard some nice things about you. I'm Tattle. Can I get a hug from you?
Oh, you heard good things about Jingle Jangle? That's nice. A hug? Well, sure, I suppose.
I go over and give her a hug.
Yeah, her like as you hug her, her coat jingles and jangles, and she's like, "Well, that was nice."
Look, we're all nice people. Look, these are my friends. They're all nice too.
I'm so glad.
The trees
We're so
wanted us to
wholesome.
check on you too, because they were a little bit worried about you. Said you've been up here for a while now, and they were really concerned.
Oh, yeah, I've been up here for 3 days. I was, I was,
What
I was,
exactly?
Jingle Jangle was digging for truffles in the swamp when a bunch of herringons leapt out from behind the reeds and shrubbery. They took Jingle Jangle's truffles and threw Jingle Jangle down in the mud and whacked Jingle Jangle with their wooden clubs.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that ain't very nice.
Doc kind of does that, like, flex his jaw back and forth thing, and then he looks over to Rex and he goes, "That sounds awfully familiar."
Yeah, that's the ones that we scared off, I'm assuming, right?
I'm
They,
gonna go ahead and bet
Okay.
that's true.
they had long ears.
Mm.
Don't most rabbits tend to have long ears?
The trees were concerned that you were like up here without any food. Are you hungry?
Oh, I am very hungry.
Zenny will.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
yeah, the good berries because we didn't make anything else. So
Oh my
Zenny
god.
will hold her
I
hands
want to
out,
help.
and they'll glow a little bit green. And when she opens them out, there's 10 good berries inside. You only need to eat one, maybe save a couple for later, just in case you decide to stay here for a while. But you can have these one a day per day, unless you're
Oh,
hurt.
thank you. And she takes them and she pops one in her mouth and kind of noms it and she's like, that's delicious. Is there anything I can do for you? Why have you come to see Jangle Jangle?
We
So
have a
you'll
bit of a problem. Turn around.
We want we want you in our party. Please be our friend.
Who has the cage?
Zenny turns around. It's on her back, still kind of spider webbed onto her back like a book bag.
Yeah, Jingle Jangle looks, she's like, oh, Oh, I know the key that goes to that cage. Oh, let me just grab it for you. And she kind of like looks on all over her jacket. She opens it up. There's more keys on the inside, and she grabs a really bright silver key. And she hands it over. This one should do the trick.
Then he will sit down on the ground, so she don't have to like reach up very far to get to the lock.
You know, this character's like a final boss for Kingdom Hearts. I feel like.
Piss her off.
Wait, Jingle Jangle or the bunnies?
No, Jingle Jangle.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second.
Yeah, so you take the key and you open up Sir Talavar's cage, and he flies out. He's like, "Oh, thank God! Thank you so much."
I forgot about his little mustache.
Yeah.
And Jingle Jangle is just kind of clapping her hands. She's like, "Thank you so much for the food. I sure do hope those herringons have gone away."
I mean, if you see them again, just tell them that you know the turtle. And she points at Rex.
Oh, okay.
He will not be pleased if they hit you with sticks again.
Right, I've got a stick that I can hit them with, and they won't like that at all.
Would you? Would you hit them? I would really love it if you hit them.
I like her.
Oh my!
Please don't give me a good reason.
I can tell you where they go. I can tell you where they stay.
God.
Well, we might need that information just for, you never know.
So the herringons, they live around the Brigand's Tollway. It's a series of old wooden catwalks that circle a giant tree stump. So they like to get up on the high ground there. There's their leader, Agden Longscarf. He wears this bright blue scarf, and he moves quick as lightning. And if you find Clapperclaw, he can help you. He can be your guide.
And help.
Clapperclaw?
Clapperclaw.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Bunch of strange names, but then again, we've heard stranger here. We really need to get tabs on those rabbits. Where the fuck
Isn't
they
your
went?
name Pika Doc?
Doc, puts a finger to his mouth and just goes, "Yes, but unfortunately I can't keep that a secret now." So, what you say? Should we, be off then?
Isn't the dragon supposed to help us find one of the hags? Which hag? Bavlorna?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Davy, downfall to the north, cottage on stilts in the heart of Downfell. I think I wrote down from last time.
Yeah, the Baba Yaga hag. That's the one.
So should we, I don't know, try to come up with some sort of plan or something? We've been kind of just winging it, which has been working. I'm a little nervous about this. I won't tell a story.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a plan making kind of guy.
Well, hey, how about if things how about a oh shit plan? Like if there's maybe we need a code word or something, like I don't know.
Oh shit?
Well,
code word like
on
oh
the
shit?
nose, but maybe something else, like if we're talking to the hag and somebody says, "Oh, I sure should go for some, I don't know, home cooked dumplings right now," and then we know we need to just attack her or something, and then that's maybe the attack word, and then something else is the run word. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I understand, but I don't want to poke holes in your plan. But what if I want gumbo at the time?
Okay, but then gumbo can be the
I'm just
attack
gonna make
word.
this worse. I forgot everything you said after dumplings. Can you start over?
Shouldn't
okay,
we
so maybe
ask
we'll
the
stay away from
dragon
food.
what happened to him with the hag before we make plans about the hag we know nothing else about?
Ozzy is smart.
Tourmaline rolled a 21 magically. The 121 intelligence roll. So she got to say one smart thing.
Amazing.
Well, yeah, he has the most experience with this individual.
Everybody looks at the dragon.
Yeah, expectingly. I'm sure he heard us talk about dumplings at this point.
Sir Talavar is like, he's like stretching his wings out and like he's doing like little exercises and stuff. He's like, oh
no, he's hot.
The cage was, oh, and he looks at all of you, looking at him. He's like, yes. He didn't hear anything you guys were saying because he was too busy getting his body
help us
back.
with a thing you told us you'd help us with.
Body.
Yes, of course. What is it that I can help you with?
The hag.
Yes, what about her?
Weren't you going after her? Didn't you encounter her?
Yeah,
What can you tell us?
Yes. As I told you before, she lives in a spooky cottage on stilts at the heart of Downfall. She has two sisters that she loathes. They form the Hourglass Coven. They have frozen Zybilna in her palace, trapping her inside. I was sent here to collect information about what's going on for the Sealy Court. What I need to do is to get back to my Summer Queen and tell her of what has gone on here.
So you didn't encounter the hags at all? You just know about them?
I just know about them, yes. But I did. I did encounter the hag.
Continue.
Okay, let me tell you what happened. I traveled to Prismere to persuade Zybilna to ally with the Sealy Court against the Fomorians. I discovered that Prismere had been seized by the hags of the Hourglass Coven. Before I could return with news of my treachery, Bavlorna trapped me in a silver cage, inhibiting my magic. A sympathetic bullywug named Wigglewog stole my cage and fled with it in one of Bavlorna's balloons. Then, I don't know, that happened. Something happened, and we went careening into a crumbling tower.
So that was Bavlorna's balloon.
Correct. So I didn't really encounter her so much as all of a sudden I was in a bird cage. And
okay.
Yes.
Well, you never actually made it there.
Something like I made it there, but not,
Be embarrassed. I don't care.
You seem nervous. Why are you nervous?
Well, because I don't really want to deal with that hag again. It's all the same to you.
All right, so dumplings mean we attack, and then so we need a word for if we start needing to run. Or maybe
what is with you in the
attack.
code words? Can't we just say fucking run? Is that like
but then she knows we're about to run. I don't know.
You're gonna have to pick a different word than dumplings, unless you have food right now, because I'm hungry. This is Rex talking, not Matt.
Could you give the man give the turtle one of your He starts snapping his fingers. One of those pleasant berries. What are they called?
Ooh, that would be lovely.
They're good dumplings.
Okay,
yeah,
so
give him a good
do the
dumpling.
same and just go ahead and give him Here, now this will help. Take the hunger pains away. You won't need anything until tomorrow. But I don't know, you guys. I have never done anything or fought anything similar to a hag. I'm a little concerned. Like, we're just gonna go knock on the door and say, "Hey, give us back what you took." I mean, what are we gonna do?
Well, we did discover their weaknesses. Yeah, they all, each of them had an issue. Bavlorna is allergic to seeing someone run counterclockwise.
Oh
yeah, they have their
So we're
weird
gonna,
specific.
knock on the door, and then we're all just gonna start running counterclockwise.
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds absolutely batshit.
I mean,
So
it's the Feywild, so it's not the weirdest shit out there.
All right, so we just like opens the door and we run in and just start running counterclockwise all over the place. So everywhere she looks, somebody's running counterclockwise.
I mean, maybe
I mean,
we should go and see the cottage before we make too much of a plan, because we don't even know what the cottage looks like or what's around it. You just know it's a cottage and swamp.
After, like, as you guys are all talking, can someone make a perception check, please?
Oh, God. Perception.
I'll try, but I'm not crossing my breath.
All right, Doc.
Oh, hey.
Doc, as everybody's talking, you look over and you notice that Sir Talavar is gone, but there's a tiny sword laying there on the ground with a note on it.
He's skedaddled.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk over and pick up the little note.
Yeah, you open it and it says, "Your valor will not be forgotten." And the weapon is it functions as a +1 dagger to small and medium creatures. To a tiny creature, it's a full sword.
Whoa.
Fancy.
That's interesting. I'm gonna turn around and hold this up and be like, "Looks like we got a runner, but he means well."
Hey, Zitty, do me a favor. Say dumplings and then talk a bunch more.
Dumplings, gumbo, I don't know, grits.
And all the fixings.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for
That's
the berry. I feel much better.
Oh, you're so welcome.
So who wants the dagger? Who's keeping the dagger?
Doc is like, looks at it, and then you can see him judging whether or not he could pick his teeth with it without just cutting the shit out of his gums and lip.
I mean, when things get hairy, I tend to get hairy, so I won't be able to use that anyway. So.
Oh, I'm
y'all
definitely
decide.
not one of the fighty types. And he'll hold it out towards Tattle and be like, "You look particularly violent
Tattle will
sometimes."
hold it. Tattle will hold it, and he just swings it around.
Okay,
Why don't we
maybe dial it back there a bit.
Why don't we save it for our frog friend?
Yeah. Tattle taps the sword on his little buckler. He's just super excited, overstimulated right now.
You have a shield?
I have a tiny little buckler. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
My AC is 17. So I'll hold the sword until our frogger friend comes back, because he would love a little weapon to stab things with.
So it's a +1 dagger to small and medium. Is it a +1 sword to a tiny?
I think it's just a regular sword to a tiny.
Regular sword, okay.
Because it's got, I believe a sword is a D6, right, instead of a D4.
Short sword is D6.
Yeah. So it would be a
Would
short.
it still be a +1?
No, it would just be a regular short sword.
Oh.
It should be a magic short sword, so that at least you could have a
Rex, are you good
damage.
with daggers?
It's like a toothpick to him.
Yeah, Rex will gingerly
tie
pick
it
it
to
up
the end of
with
your
his
other
fingers.
weapon and just
It's an ice pick on the end of a giant fucking maul.
Yeah, it's better for the frog. I can only use simple weapons. So if it's not simple, it's not
I
effective.
could technically use it. But
we all could use it. We just don't get our proficiency bonus.
I do.
Doc don't want it.
Heck, I would use it even with no proficiency
I
bonus.
mean, look, we can figure that out later. We don't need to figure it out right now.
Fair enough.
We're not gonna actually use it. We're not gonna kill anyone.
Yeah, but I'm a loot whore, so
Just know that it is available for the party if needed.
Okay.
It goes in the band fund.
What would y'all like to do?
Tattle puts it into Tourmaline's hand.
she just kind of like examines it, tucks it away. She's surprisingly calm about it.
Whoa, I don't know how to feel about that. Armed and dangerous.
Did you think I never got in a fight while I was on my travels?
Look, you're full of surprises.
You gotta have
I wouldn't
adventures
put it
to be able
past
to
you.
sing about adventures.
That's true. That makes sense.
Okay. We going? We going? Let's go.
Yeah, where are you going?
I mean,
to the north, right?
yeah, we know the direction of Bavwarna.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take this bitch down.
Okay.
I just zoomed out on the map and saw the giant rabbit head for the first time, and I was not super thrilled about that.
Let's see here.
I see that little Loch Ness monster with antlers. I want to meet that one day.
Wait, is this hill on feet?
What?
Is there feet underneath this hill that we're on?
Yes. So Ptolemy Hill is actually a hill that can move. Apparently, it can sprout feet and walk all over the place. And as you make your way out of Jingle Jangle's den, the trees are dancing and they are celebrating you for helping Jingle Jangle. Essentially, like everyone just seems really happy about what you've done. And one of the trees that you had talked to previously goes, "Thank you so much for helping Jingle Jangle and feeding her and just raising her spirits. Here is a gift for you." And he holds out an iron key. And says, "Jingle Jangle dropped this in the dirt, but it's going to be useful for you later on."
An iron key?
Uh-huh.
Writing that down.
Yeah. I have so much random shit listed on this page now because all those like us buying a whole bunch of random shit earlier.
All those trinkets that you bought. Oh my god.
I was trying to think of what I could do about the food problem, and I said, I know, I'll give Jingle Jangles this 8-inch long glass ant figurine.
Do we see the feet on the mountain? I want to tickle the feet if so.
What?
Oh my gosh, what in the world? You can cause an earthquake, sweetheart. We don't need to be playing around right now.
I don't see in the guide anywhere that like says anything about the hill or its feet or anything. So gonna say no. Yeah, so you all start making your way back down the hill?
Yep.
Yeah, making sure Roomba comes with us. And
Yep.
We
So,
need
yeah,
Roomba to get through the swamp because of our lovely satyrs.
yes, by the time you had reached Telemy Hill, I do believe that it was waning. The swamp was waning. So by the time you get back down to the bottom of the hill, it's essentially just deep mud. And because of this, your everyone except for Rex, the snail, and Chip, who's not here, will have reduced speed. So whoever has reduced speed can just get on Roomba.
Tori just flies.
Roomba.
I'll fly.
Tori sees nasty mud and she immediately takes to the air.
Yeah, exactly. We got two people who can fly. Like, I love how Roomba has become essentially Zinni and Doc's snail now because they're the only two that can't really walk in the mud.
This is not our favorite terrain.
Rex is just happy to be in the water. He's just loving it.
Yeah. So, who would like to roll a D8 for me?
I'll do it.
Gosh.
I'm about to say, whoever feels lucky.
I don't like when DMs ask that.
More.
All right, let's see. Let's see what happens.
Oh no.
So, as you all are making your way through the muck,
Making
you come making a way downtown.
Make my way downtown.
You find yourselves in front of a huge, essentially like a big field with these iridescent bubbles.
Mm.
Tori flies directly towards the bubbles.
Okay.
Wait. Wait for the rest of the flavor text.
Doc is just, he like sits up on his haunches and watches. He's not gonna stop her. He's just gonna be like, "Ooh, let's see how this goes."
Yeah, Kettle's gonna follow.
Then he will stop Roomba back a bit to make sure we don't get too close.
So yeah, what's Tori do? Who is someone stopping Tori, or what are you gonna do?
Kettle's gonna help
I'm watching her go.
Kettle's gonna try to put one of those bubbles, if he can find a tiny one, in a bottle. And he's just helping. He's just following Tori.
Okay, Tori, what are you doing?
She'll fly up to one of the biggest bubbles that she can find.
Uh-huh.
Are these like all different sizes, like huge and small, or are they all like normal size bubbles?
They're different sizes.
She'll find the biggest one that she can find and examine it really closely first.
Sure. So, first of all, make a Constitution saving throw.
Hope it's not an acid bubble.
Probably is
saving.
Oh wait, don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Sorry, I read that wrong. Don't do that yet. Hold on. Make a survival check.
Oh God.
It's a stink bomb.
Oh, can I try that check?
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So you are able to go up to this bubble and not pop it. It just inside. It looks like there's like how do I explain this? Have you ever blown a bubble with smoke in your lungs?
No, but I know what that looks like.
Yeah.
I was about to say I know what I know the vibe.
Yes. That's what it looks like inside. But there's an iridescent sheen on the bubble.
What color is the smoke?
It doesn't really. Okay, actually, you know what? Roll a d8.
8.
Mm-hmm. A 6. It is it is pink and red on the inside.
Mm.
Mm. Okay, so
Oh no! What is that?
that's a good thing. That was her
You know what that
being
is.
smart.
Yeah.
Yay!
She looks over at Tattle, and then she
sh-
looks back at this. Do you know
Oh,
what that is?
let me try to figure it out. Tattle was about to get some rope to like try to lasso that bubble so we can take it with us,
The rope is
but
gonna pop the bubble.
but he's smart, not wise. He'll try to look at it and then investigate or do some Arcana check.
I would probably say do a nature check.
Okay.
Very nice. So you're from the Feywild, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so being from the Feywild, you can tell that these are bubbles filled with different gases, and bursting a bubble would mean that you would suffer the effects of this magical gas. If you if you look at if you look at the color inside of the bubble, it tells you what type of gas it is. A blue bubble is babble gas, which makes you speak gibberish. Um, a green one is hiccuping gas that gives you an annoying case of the hiccups. The pink and red ones are warding gas, which makes hideous warts erupt across your entire body.
Oh, that's
Uh,
Ooh.
and then the last one is yellow, which is a bitter tongue gas, which is makes a foul taste fill your mouth.
I will tell all of this in a way that's like, think of like a Disney musical, and I'm just playing my tambourine and flying and pointing to all the
Okay, while
vocals.
you're doing that and playing music, I'm bringing out my daffodil that reacts and dances when music's being played. And I just kind of hold it up so it wiggles while you're saying you're dancing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's really cute.
This I finished my song, and you all know what each bubble does. But I do it with a very sad sounding voice and face.
Is it possible to get that in text? Because my brain's not going
To get what in text, all the
description of
effects.
those bubbles, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all smoky and mysterious.
It's all bad.
It's definitely this type of vibe you get from a dude who is like, yo, check out this cool vape trick. And he keeps bubbles, like a little case of soap bubbles in his pocket so that he can actually just vape into it to show you his cool trick. And you're like, cool, man.
Cool.
Upon hearing that none of these effects sound particularly fun, Tourmaline just kind of slowly flies above all the bubbles, and then she just looks at everybody else that's still not being able to go through, and she looks down at the bubbles, and then she kind of shrugs.
Can I still find a tiny bubble to put in a bottle? Like, does it seem like there's a chance to do that successfully?
You would have to make a survival check.
Okay.
It's a 50-50 chance.
50-50. 50-50.
And you did it. You did it.
Now, which color did you end up getting?
I don't know. That's
Roll a d8 to find out.
6.
You got the warding gas.
Ooh. That
Wart
makes you all
or
ward.
ward?
Warting.
Ew, bad luck on that one.
Well, now he's
What
got
you mean?
a warding gas grenade in this little vial.
Yeah, I can make someone have the warts. Okay, I chuckle to myself and I fly off.
Very chaos.
So it sounds like the rest of us just need to avoid the bubbles.
Well, that's the problem. You can't. This field is so large that you can't see a way around it. And you feel that if you were to try to find a way around it, it would significantly increase your travel time.
We could spend another couple years here. It's okay.
But Tattle and Tori, since you all fly, you will not have to make. Yeah. So essentially, the way to get through this field is you make a group survival check, and then if you fail, then you deal with the consequences.
Well, I could make 2 potions of fly. Well, fairy fly.
Well, I mean, I still have fairy pixie dust.
Keep in mind, the DC is 10, so there's a 50-50 chance, and it's a group check, so everyone has to roll. So the chances of you getting through it are pretty good, but if you want to find a creative way around it so you don't even have to roll at all, be my guest.
So the question would be, could you get across this field by flying in 1 minute? Or would it take longer?
It would take longer than a minute.
Because that's all the pixie dust lasts for.
Mm-hmm.
Same with my thing. Well, let me check, actually.
Rex will take his chances in the minefield. He's not going up anywhere.
So I can make you fly for 10 minutes at 10 feet speed.
10 minutes.
You're such a party pooper.
Can make Rex fly.
Nope.
His favorite thing. Or we can make the little snail fly.
I don't think the snail would know what to do.
He'd be confused. He'd be like, huh?
He'd be like, I have the ability to fly now, but I don't think he would understand how to activate it at all. I don't think its intelligence is that high.
You just gotta believe.
All right, so who is going to traverse?
If Tori and Tattle go and gather a whole bunch of rocks and just start dropping them on the bubbles from above.
Ooh, chaos.
Would the smoke dissipate so that they could go through, or would more bubbles? Tori's going to go fly over, pick up a rock, fly really high above it, and drop it on one bubble to see what happens.
Is anyone within 10 feet of the bubble?
No.
No, we were backing far away.
Yeah,
no,
we're definitely vibing at a good distance away.
Yeah, she's not dumb enough to
cast firebolt at a bubble.
Yeah, Tori's down, but not dumb enough to activate a bubble near her friends when she knows they're not good things.
Yeah, so you drop it. One of the bubbles pops, and the gas is released, and you hear a sound of laughter, and it smells a lot like old cheese. And the gas kind of pops up in the air, and it stays there maybe for a good minute or so, and then it dissipates.
Is there a bubble that comes into its place?
Well, I don't know. I guess I will roll a dice and see what happens. Heads or tails. Heads for yes. Wait, I have a coin somewhere. Heads for yes, tails for no. Where's my coin? Let me dig this coin out of my weed container.
That was not the sentence I was expecting.
Okay, it landed on heads, so yes, a bubble does pop up in its place.
Damn it.
Huh.
Tori tried.
Since we recently, this is out of character, leveled up, I get swim speed now. I'm gonna, if we fail this, I'm gonna just giant octopus right up under them and swim with the frog.
Well, there's no water now. It's just mud.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, that will help absolutely nothing. All right, so I guess fate of the party. We're gonna roll these.
So I will say that if with Zinni and Doc on the snail, the snail will only the snail will have to roll. So that means that Rex, I guess since Chip's not here, we won't do it. But Rex and the snail will both have to make a roll.
Whose survival is terrible? Whose survival is terrible because I'll cast guidance on you.
Doc's is not very good, and Doc will cast guidance on the snail if we ride the snail.
Yeah. Okay. So guidance on you and guidance on the snail.
How do I not have? How is a giant snail not a monster?
What's its wisdom modifier?
I don't know because I can't find it.
Oh, giant snail.
Giant slug?
Is it flail snail or no?
No.
Giant snail monsters. Its intelligence is a -4.
Yeah, but what is its wisdom?
0. So it does just a straight roll.
Okay, so it's a straight roll. Yeah, catch. All right.
Leave it to the druid to find the animals.
Well, with a 15, a 17, it's a cumulative exam, right? Like it's like
it is. But I was saying that only the snail needed to roll because.
Well, and it also gets the D4, and then it has the Rex's on top of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's fine then. If Rex's 15 counts for the whole group, then yes, it would be fine.
Boy, does it count for the whole group.
Goodness gracious.
And yeah, you guys end up making it through the iridescent bubbles without popping any. Congratulations. I have to go to the bathroom, so if anybody else needs to go to the bathroom, go ahead and go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Take a $5.
Yep.
Nice.
Let's see.
Tori tried to do something mildly useful to the group. There was an attempt made.
It was a good attempt.
If the popping worked, Doc was going to be like, good work, and then just start shooting them with Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you're winning, son.
Well, there was only 4 colors to the guess. Or how many colors were there?
I think it was 4. Yeah, we never got the text for that, did we?
No.
In the Discord.
Oh, in the Discord. I have too many fucking tabs open to have Discord open too.
Bathroom break.
And I'm so excited to walk up on this hag and be like, get ready, idiot, and then just start running backward circles around her. And then it's not going to work. Like, we'll have grossly misunderstood what we're supposed to do with the information of she doesn't like counterclockwise.
Hey, I'm back. And yeah, hopefully it goes well.
This is going to be
Gonna go great.
this is gonna be where the pacifist run goes out the window. We hit the first boss and we're like, okay, nope.
Oh.
But hey, this one's one of them that have like half of our shit, so.
Yeah. I have a bond. It says I can't bring myself to harm a fake creature for reasons. Because I'm a fae or because I fear the repercussions. So I'll just feel bad if we fight her.
Even if it's a hag? I mean, it's
I'll
a
feel
hag.
bad. She's still a fae. I'd be like, oh no, she might curse me or something or take more stuff.
Of course, I say this while, again, Tourmaline has, like, exactly nothing useful in a fight. There is no spell. I have one spell that may work, but that's...
You have a shank.
Rex is just doing anime eyes during this entire conversation.
Rex.
Wait, which ones? Like the uwu anime eyes, or
no, like the glowing ones with like the little pink, little pink lines, so like making a big smiley face.
Oh,
why are you making that face?
Rex making the face. Why are you doing that?
I didn't know that you could beat this entire thing without combat until after I made this character a barbarian.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
it's fine.
It is very reassuring. It's very reassuring to have the barbarian, though, in case we can't do that.
When?
Be my friend. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm back.
Hey.
Because it is very nice. And plus, it's also very fun that there's all these smalls that get to, like, hide behind Rex all the time.
I love the way that this turned out.
Man, I could use a long rest.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. We might need to, like, once we get in sight of the swamp, take a rest. I don't know if that's an option.
Could be.
Zenny. I'm hungry. Do you have any more berries?
Yeah, hands one to you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. I will probably need a long rest as well. Lots of berries.
Well, it's been a long ass day, and then we end up here. And
yeah, I mean, y'all can take a long rest if you want.
What is the length we have to travel after we get through the translucent smoke bubbles, the rave bubbles, if you will?
Distance you have to. I mean, I don't know. Like, hold on. Where are you trying to go? Are you trying to head straight to Downfall?
Basically.
Okay.
Right. We're going straight to the hag. There's no reason not to, right?
Not as far as I'm aware.
So, from where you're at, I mean, you still have like over 5 miles.
Okay.
Long rest.
Yeah, we should rest anyway before we go see Babby anyway, just because in case, dumplings or whatever.
Trying to justify a nap to me? I'm just going to take you up on it. You're trying to justify a nap? Doc will not question it.
Yeah. Should we make like a survival check to try to find like somewhere that's not
muddy?
Yeah.
Ground.
Got it on myself.
I'll help. I'll help.
Plenty then, if you're
Can all of us roll or just one?
Well,
I mean, Rex, with your survival score, you're able to find a little hill that is quite a ways above where the water would be. with the next high tide. You think that you could all it'll be a little cramped, but you think that you all can be on the top of the hill and not suffer any negative consequences.
I'll point it out to everybody and go, let's set up there, and I'll just make a beeline for it.
I'll find some like little stones and some sticks and try to make a fire.
Do it.
And in case we end up with some bullshit that happens in the middle of our rest that turns it into a short rest, as everyone
Do we
is.
need a fire though? Like that's kind of like on a hill beacon thing. Do we need? Is it particularly cold?
Well, I'm gonna do something with the fire.
It's not really cold. It's swampy, so it's humid and kind of sticky.
We may still want to like make food, like a little dinner fire,
or some dessert.
Y'all think that's
a dessert fire.
While the camp is getting set up and people are kind of settling down, I will use one of the abilities that I actually have. Just in fucking case, use Song of Rest.
Okay.
So
what's that
if
do?
we need to, if anybody needs to roll hit die, you get an extra d6 hit die.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that I'd used up both of my spell slots. Oh man.
And so
Every
that's
day
good for a
different.
short rest, not a long rest. So if we end up getting interrupted, you get to do that. So Tori just starts playing music, and you know what? I know what she does. I know what she does. You see, she starts like plucking on like her like little lute, and then she's humming to herself, and then she starts making up lyrics to turn Doc's bullshit story from his spell into a song. And she
Daffodils
starts
out and grooving,
like laughing to herself at one point. And as she's like figuring this out, you all feel that like energy, her magic reaching out to you, and you get that like little taste of that well of like endless energy that she seems to have.
Doc is going to take a quick glance at his unusual fey-looking eldritch tome, and then read it. And as he's reading it, he is going to pull out his yarting from his pouch, which is like a guitar. And he's proficient. I gave him proficiency with the pan flute and the yarting, so he is going to play guitar alongside fucking Tori singing made up lyrics. And I'm gonna give myself a D4 on performance.
I'll help.
the daffodils just dancing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna gather a bunch of stones and like try to put a little fire pit together.
Look, Rex, come on, they're playing some music. Come on. I hold my tambourine. I look at you with pleading eyes. Come on, let's join in.
Oh,
God.
okay.
But do you have an instrument?
No.
I have a horn you can use
Oh god.
if you'd like to just, toot your own horn.
I bet I'm just gonna pretend that Chip's here for this. I said, I bet he, and I'll point at Chip. I said, I bet he could like use me like a big drum.
Yes.
And I will lay down on the ground and pop into my shell.
Oh my gosh. We're like the Little Mermaid like scene up here. Na, 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 like the turtle, like never mind. The little frog. I think the frog was actually using the turtle like a drum.
Camping by the fire with friends. Okay, I'm gonna cook some stuff for y'all. I use my alchemy jug and I make some honey, and I'm gonna cook it down on the fire and make like a little syrup and put some good berries in there, or put my good berry in there. And I make some good berry sauce.
I'll go ahead and cast another group, so you can put 10 in there just so you have a little more than if you're trying to make some jam or whatever.
Okay. I just got a huge like glass bottle I'm like cooking it in. But I look around and I'm like, you know what? I don't think I have the ingredients to make some pancakes. I made all this syrup, but
Just drink the syrup. Why not?
yeah. Tattle is gonna drink the syrup. He knows what he's about, but he's like,
Would anybody like to make perception check for me as you all are settling down for the evening?
This is why I did the fucking
would-
I
summer
will
press.
guidance whoever it is that has guidance.
I look for pancake ingredients.
I am going to assume that Doc is like. Doc won't take the guidance because he's one, not good at it, and two, probably not that probably paying more attention to his strumming than to the area around him.
I literally pulled my head into my shell.
I mean, Zenny, you could try. Save
Do
us.
not perceive
Well, if
me.
nobody took
I cannot help
guidance
now.
myself.
Oh my goodness!
There you go.
Okay.
Save us, Zinni. Save
Yeah,
us.
Zinni, so you're sitting there looking around and like some like a gleam like catches your eye and you kind of look towards it. It's down at the bottom of the hill and you see a stream. It's a 10-foot wide stream that is it's the swamp is very muddy and the water is brackish, but this stream is very reflective and almost blue.
Like a clear path through the swamp, like a
Or like
nice.
magical danger water.
True.
I'll just casually point it out. Be like, y'all, did y'all see that stream that's down there?
No, I don't reckon I noticed it before. How's it making you feel though? I mean,
I don't know. I question everything here. I don't trust anything.
it's fine. It ain't doing us no harm.
No, I mean, I'm not going to go touch it or nothing. I'm just kind of just observing from here on the hill.
I mean, I kind of want to go check it out and mess with it.
Well, it's water. Why don't you go for a swim? What else do you do with it?
Oh yeah, why
Drink
don't
it, shit in
Yeah,
it.
Don't poison your own water hole. I mean, Jesus.
Well, I'm gonna go for a
Somebody
swim.
needs to drink water at some point, and I'm sure they don't want to see something that they hope's a candy bar floating by.
I'm a little bit muddy. I'm gonna go hop in the water. I walk up to Tori. Hey, Tori, do you want to go for a swim with me?
My God.
Tori will kind of look at the water.
Tori, the water is shiny, reflective, and beautiful.
Sure. Why do I have to play the dumb character?
Okay. Yeah. That'll like throws his jacket off and his shirt off, and he's gonna go hop into the shiny water.
Right. So as before you're able to hop in, as soon as you like peer downwards at the water, roll a d8 for me.
Look for a good spot to jump in, and I roll this d8. Roll a 3.
So as you look into the water, you actually see a vision, a hag with toad-like features relaxing in a pool of water, while miniature versions of her ladle the water and pour it over her head and shoulders. And it's just it's like you're seeing this as if the stream is like a portal, and you're seeing this as it's happening in real time.
I'm gonna crouch down and stick my head into the water to see if my head pops out on the other side of this vision, this portal, or if I'm just underwater.
Nope.
Okay, just underwater. Is it
Yep.
nice underwater?
Yeah.
I pull my head up. And I look. Is the vision gone? Did I disturb it?
Yeah, the vision's gone.
So is it like magic nope water? What's the story? What you see?
Was Zinni followed?
I'm shouting down from the hill.
Magical nope water.
Magical nope water.
The water's fine. I just saw a vision in it. It's magic.
Magic nope water. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's magic. And Tori kind of looks over his shoulder at the water. Does she see anything?
Yes, roll a d8.
I want it to be something totally innocuous.
Yeah, so you see a short, mean old woman wearing a crimson cap, a leather apron, and iron boots, using a cleaver to chop meat in a drab kitchen.
Well, that's not interesting.
What'd you see? I saw some frogs.
I saw an old lady in a kitchen.
To be clear, you didn't see frogs. You saw a hag with toad-like features.
I corrected myself. She was a frog hag. I got to be more specific. She was a frog hag.
Doc is gonna get up and he's gonna like continue strumming on his guitar or his yarting. Sorry, he's gonna continue strumming on his yarting 5e, and he'll be like, "What in the fuck are y'all talking about?" And he's gonna bend over and look at the water.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna have you roll for this one, because
Do I see
you look in the water and you see a young satyr whistling to himself as he reclines in a metal cage that dangles off the end of a boom over a lake.
Doc, this is, to be clear, not like a vision of Doc,
No,
right? This
is your brother.
Yep. So Doc sees that and drops like mid-strum, just ding ding, and it just falls and plunks into the water.
Tori dives for it to save it. You don't hurt the instrument.
I just thought Tori went to dive, so I just hop into.
No, Tori's like lands on her back holding the instrument.
As the daffodil quits dancing on the hill. Y'all all right down there? The music kind of stopped.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He
Rex
tried to kill his instrument.
Like, Rex will poke his head out like, what's going on? What happened?
I'll go down the hill.
Doc, you can't be treating your instruments like that. That ain't civil.
Is like he's like totally spacing out, and he is like with the when he drops his guitar and it hits the water that makes the splash and the ripples. So he's now basically on his hands and knees trying to sift through the water to see if he can access that vision again. And he's just like, "Where'd you go? Come on, where'd you fucking go? I just saw you."
Tori kind of scurries away from him with his... I'm not going to call it a fucking yarting. It's a guitar.
Yeah.
Then he just kind of peeps over and looks over his shoulder and like, "What'd you see?"
He puts a hand on his head, on over his eyes, and just goes, "I saw Z, my brother. Yes, don't know.
Was he all right?
Well, all right in the sense that he was in a cage dangling over a cliff, but other than that, he seemed to be in good health." Doc's not looking at you when he talks. He's just kind of staring into the water, into the middle distance, with his eyes trained on the water, and he's just kind of furrows his eyebrows and goes, "Oh hell! What in the hell?"
So Doc, you the vision that you got, it's odd because how long has it been since you lost your brother?
A few years.
He looks like he looks like he hasn't aged a day.
Damn.
So he still looks like when I lost him when he was like
child.
Yeah, so he looks like a fucking teenager compared to me. Oh my god, he's like 13.
Yep.
That
Feywild.
that doesn't seem right. I don't know a lot about
Definitely,
magic.
it was definitely him, though.
Oh. Boy.
Didn't they say time worked differently here? Maybe that's something to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking weird.
time can go really, really fast here, or really, really slow here compared to other places. It's
Well,
kind
if
of
he's
confusing.
okay, we can save him, right? That means he's okay. That
What I don't know is if that was really him or if that was recent or not.
Mm.
That could have been a decades old vision, you know? He could be dead.
let's not think that way, though. Let's like
He could also
that's
be not dead.
right.
And he just kind of shrugs, just, true enough, I suppose.
Do you want him to
Uh,
be dead or not dead?
That's a difficult question.
Wow.
If he is dead, then I'd be really crushed. But if he's not dead, then I would try to kill him myself.
What is
Damn.
going on? There are some things that we just
It's very clear that the try to kill him himself thing is like he's upset and wants to beat him up for like not like actually kill him.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
my goodness.
The way siblings talk about killing each other all the damn time.
Yeah, it's that sort of like fuck you, why would you do this? I will kill you myself. I'll choke slam you through a table, do a wrestling move on you, dumb kid goofiness.
Yeah, it's that sibling energy where like if anybody else touches you, I will fucking kill them.
Yes. But Doc is allowed to
But
kill
I'm
him.
allowed to beat you up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did anyone write down those visions at all, or should I paste them?
It's Toad Hag in the water, and then mean old woman with an apron and
meat cleaver.
Meat cleaver.
And iron boots. She has some really fancy Nikes.
Iron boots, yeah, that was important. Iron boots.
And
so
then
Toad Hag in the bath and meat cleaver, iron boots, cutting up meat.
And then Doc's brother.
Yep.
Yeah.
And small teenager boy, satyr in a cage.
Dude, every time I think I'm out of it, you fucking get my ass big time. I'm just like vibing over here, like, yeah, Doc's playing guitar, having a good old time. He's gonna go look and be like, oh yeah, Toad Hag, weird. And then no, he just gets hit with the fucked up backstory thing.
It's all
Tori was listening to all of that. She's trying to like save your guitar on like the other side of the water though.
Oh my god. I'm gonna just float on my back and just close my eyes. My arms are stretched out. It's a lot to take in. A lot of emotions in the air right now.
Doc just staring into the water, and all of a sudden, Tattle just floats past him.
Yeah.
So he was hanging over a what now? Give us some idea about where he's at. What was the scenery? He was in a cage hanging over a what?
I apologize. I have to do a Tory thing.
Goodness gracious.
Oh god.
Don't we all have to do a Tory thing?
All right, Rex is gonna do a cannonball.
Oh, so you're like, so what was he hanging over? Doc just goes, well, and then he's soaked, drenched head to toe.
So Rex, you just pushed Doc into the water?
No, I just did a cannonball behind everybody and flashed everybody.
Yeah, Doc's like
Oh.
probably a little bit past ankle deep. So I just imagine the splash just soaks his front half mid explanation, and he's like just
Rex,
nice.
when you come back up from the water, roll a d8.
Tourmaline is now soaked, but she saved the guitar.
Okay. So as you come up from the water, and as soon as you come up from the water and your eyes meet the water, you see this vision of a headless child-sized scarecrow with metal lobster claws for hands, trying on new heads, including an upside-down wooden bucket and a withered head of cabbage. It decides on a large gourd.
Oh, I got one of them visions, and it was fucking weird. Let me tell you.
Okay, now I want to look too because maybe there's. I brought the same number somebody else got.
There was like a weird scarecrow kid, and he was trying on different heads.
Hey, different number.
Roll a d4 instead since you rolled an 8. Never mind. So, oh god. You see rows upon rows of severed bullywug heads, all impaled on spikes, chattering at each other.
Oh.
I don't even can't.
Now this is kind of disturbing.
What'd you see? Does Zinni tell everybody what she saw?
Yeah. Y'all, this is what I saw.
This is sounding like kind of cursed water. Maybe we don't touch it anymore. Maybe we don't get the guitar anymore wet.
Fucking jumped in it.
I feel fine.
It's pretty relaxed.
Zinni does the little dog shake with the fur and then starts like heading back up to the hill.
So Zinni, make another perception check for me.
Oh my god, you do the dog shake and then you shake all the way down to your tail and it goes Perfect.
The guidance.
Do a little shake. Oh.
A D4. That might maybe be a 4. No. 10.
With a 10, Zinni, so as you start walking back up the hill, you come at it from a different perspective, and once you get almost towards the top of the hill, you look out and you can see in the near distance, it's the fog is kind of obscuring it a bit, but it looks like like a house sort of, but it's interesting because it's like kind of smaller on the bottom and larger on the top, but you can only see the outline of it. Like you really can't see much else.
Zinni backs up and turns around and like, you guys, we didn't see this before, but there's like a house over there. Kind of small on the bottom, big on the top.
Oh, sounds like a nice house.
I don't know. Nothing's been like after the vision of like the bullywug heads talking. I'm not sure.
Zinni, you look over towards the house again, and you notice it's a little closer.
Yo, it's getting closer.
Oh no.
Yo, we did not. Oh my god, I got to get Roomba.
All right, I need to get my shirt. I'm gonna fly out of the water.
Oh my god, she's just been doing this without any fucking shirt.
I took my shirt off. I was shirtless in the water.
So Tori will kind of fly up into the air and see if she can get a better look at it. She's staying above the group, though.
Zinni's just, Roomba, come here.
Yeah, make another perception.
Perception's been shit today. Fucking okay. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's still too far away to see much, but you can tell it is slowly moving forward.
Oh damn.
Is this a problem?
I mean,
Tattle uses Presto to throw some pixie dust on the campfire to snuff it out, and he'll throw some dust on his pants to dry it, and he'll put a shirt on.
I mean, should we kind of hide somewhere and see what happens with this house, or?
Tori's gonna go back and like strap Doc's guitar back to him and very firmly tell him she's fixing it later.
Oh my goodness, this whole time.
He grabs it and then looks at her and goes, "Oh yeah, thanks." And he like turns it upside down and pours some of the excess water out.
Oh. She looks very clearly pained for a moment.
There's a few quick strums. It's just completely out of tune now, but he's playing it anyway.
Goodness gracious.
She takes it back.
Oh,
You've lost guitar privileges.
Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious.
Then she looks at everybody. I don't. If it's coming towards us, is there a lot of point of hiding? It's big. It's really big.
Well, maybe it's just traveling in the same direction.
Or maybe it's a really big fan of music that we were all kind of making a big to do.
Does it clearly look like a big house, or does it look like hut size, or?
It is quite large. It's the size of, it's multi-storied, and each story gets a little bit bigger. It's just 3 stories, and each story gets a little bit bigger as it goes up.
Well, everybody, I just want to be the one to say it. If with the weird talking house coming our way, if we all die, it's been fun knowing you.
No, it has not talked.
Walking, not talking.
Oh.
Can I roll something to see if I have any knowledge of this type of shit?
Yeah, roll a history with disadvantage.
And guidance.
Didn't we just run into a walking hillside?
Yeah, everything seems to be walking.
But it didn't walk while we were on it, did it?
Doc, no, you all would not know. You all in character would not know that Telemy Hill moves.
But we weren't told that?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Wait, I told you that above table.
Gotcha.
We'll see you walking at the end of the campaign.
What kind of house? What is the architecture? Is it early colonial or post Gothic?
10.
It's as of right. You would have to make a perception check if you wanted to look. If you want to learn more details about what the house looks like, you have to make a perception.
I
Does
will
10
try.
get me anything?
10. You know for sure that this is the Feywild, and things are magical and fucking weird, and moving houses is not something that really surprises you, but you're not sure what you don't know about this specific one.
And I've never heard any tales of walking houses or anything.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
With a 12 perception, Zinni, are you giving him guidance on that?
Guidance. I'll just go ahead.
16.
Okay, with a 16, here is what you see.
We get a picture.
Yeah.
So we're just
Will we
vibing
like
by
it?
the water's edge, getting weird visions, and then all of a sudden this.
I like it.
Is that
Are those feet?
Centipede
Yeah.
fucking house.
No, this is Howl's Moving Castle. We're fine.
This is Quentin Tarantino's moving castle.
Oh my god.
I don't like that.
So.
Well, are we just gonna sit here and tell it? Hey, are we just gonna?
Doc's gonna put his hands in his pockets and be like, "I'm soaking wet. I'm partially traumatized, and I'm bored as all hell." And he's gonna start walking towards it.
Nice.
Harry, you're having a bad influence on me.
I wish I had an influence on you taking care of your fucking instruments.
Oh.
He pulled out a pan flute.
Personally.
She's a bard, of course she did.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It's god damn.
Tattle's gonna fly over Doc and sprinkle some fairy dust on him to dry him using the Presto spell.
Okay.
So you're not wet.
Cute.
Rex is still soaking wet, but does not care.
Yeah, Rex likes to be wet.
I just imagine at this point Tori's got Blueberry tucked under one arm and is shaking Doc's guitar at him, fussing at him as she's following.
How is she holding Doc's guitar? Doc's guitar's got to be a normal size guitar. So she's got this guitar that's literally almost double the size of her.
You hold
I
it like
imagine
that.
she's holding it by the neck,
It
like
Yes.
the edge of the neck.
Yes.
It would be about the same size as her, at least as tall as her, I think. Not double. Because
Yeah,
Well-
Doc's not too big.
she's
Wait, how
2'6".
tall is 2 foot? A guitar is bigger, longer than 2 feet. A lute is smaller, but a guitar? It's like an acoustic guitar.
Yeah,
It's a yard
a guitar's about 3 foot long.
Yeah.
So it's still not double the size of her.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to metagame, but it's a yarting.
Yeah. What's a yarking size?
Let me look up what the fuck a yarding looks like.
Probably longer.
I don't even know how to.
Yarting.
I don't even know how to fucking spell that. What is that?
It literally it's exclusive to Forgotten Realms.
Ah,
It's a D&D guitar.
I see.
Guitar.
Yartar.
Okay, so this is apparently what it looks like in actual D&D. Yeah.
Oh,
What
well, it
is-
might be shorter.
Yeah, so it would probably be, yeah, it looks smaller, but there's
Looks
nothing for scale there. So,
Oh.
here's a photo here's a photo of a dwarf playing one.
Oh, she's hot.
I just imagine. Oh, she is. I imagine Tori holding it by like the tuning of the
Yeah.
tuning pegs,
Yeah.
like one on each hand, kind of like buzzing behind Doc. Anyway.
Yes. So everyone is everyone following Doc, or
I mean, at this
wait,
point,
are you gonna watch? Are you gonna watch from the hill, from the top of the hill?
We should probably make sure our friend doesn't die, right?
Yeah. Zinni just hops back on Roomba and just follows. I don't
Yeah.
think
So,
everyone-
what were you saying?
I don't know what a snail's gonna do with a walking house, but we're heading that way.
The snail is unfazed. The snail is
Okay.
completely in love with you, Zinni. So,
Oh.
Snail.
yeah. So Doc, you start walking towards it, and it takes about 5 minutes or so. But as the two of you kind of converge, the house, it gets about 20 feet from you, and it lowers itself into the feet lower it into the swamp.
Doc
Nothing happens. It's just there and available for you to go in.
Doc is as he's walking up to it, casts guidance on himself, just like flips through his notebook or his little Fey book a couple times, and then memorizes some magic words. And as he's walking, he will walk up to the door and he will knock, 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 knock on the door.
Okay, so as you walk up to the front door, you notice there's dozens of tiny orbs of pale light buzzing around the exterior like flies. And the smell of hearty stew is wafting from the windows and the door, and it smells delicious. And you knock, and someone from behind the door is like, "You can just come in."
Doc shrugs, just goes, "All right then," and he's just gonna walk and open the door. He's not gonna walk all the way in. He's just gonna open the door and stand in the doorway and just get a good look of what's around. So, can I see who's talking from the doorway?
Yeah, there's a human druid woman
Mm.
standing behind the counter.
Are they hot?
Important
Sure.
question. Oh,
Are they as
yeah.
hot as Thaka?
Oh, I'm sorry. It says she's elderly. So, I mean, if you're into
Oh,
grandma.
Yeah.
cougars are a
Yep.
thing.
Hey, I need a sugar mama.
Sugar grandmama.
Sugar grandmama.
Zinni will yell, "Is it okay for a snail to come in too? I don't know if he'll fit through the door though."
Oh, sure. Yeah, he'll fit.
Okay.
It's one of
Everyone's
those
welcome.
double wide doors.
Yeah.
That was going to be my next question: is how wide is this door frame?
Your arch nemesis this whole campaign has been doors.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. So, hold on a second. Let me grab your.
We can drag ourselves in if we need to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead and drag yourselves in, so you all automatically have control over here.
I love this little map. Let me drag.
That's a nice map.
I'm trying to keep my little note section up.
I kind of like that, like, Tattle and Tori appeared smaller when they first came in.
Yeah.
It was funny.
I want all the maps to be scaled to like slightly larger so that everyone then can be a 2x2 token except for Tattle and Tori.
Oh.
Where did I put the snail? I uploaded it.
I need to check out that stew, just so you know.
There it is.
So is it only the lady behind the counter that's in here, or are there other people?
Hold on 1 second.
Is this a tavern?
It is tavern.
Yes, Roomba.
Yo, we found a tavern.
Let's see.
Finally. My wings are sore. Maybe we can get an actual bed to sleep in.
Yeah, so there are other people. There are other people here. Just characters that, you would find maybe around hither. Everyone looks friendly and like they're just minding their own business, it's like a very normal, regular tavern. And the innkeeper ushers you all in, and
oh my
says,
goodness.
come in.
Ma'am, could
Already at the table.
could I'll sit at a little stool, and I'm like very tiny. Ma'am, could I trouble you for some like flapjacks, pancakes, waffles, some sort of thing like that?
Oh, absolutely. We've got free beds, hot meals. I've even got slices of delicious plum pie.
Look,
I would love an explanation if you have it. Why are there feet under the house?
I'm sorry. Yeah, we just we go all over Prismere.
I mean, it seems like a smart business thing. I mean,
Did you say free beds?
Yeah. I mean, rule of reciprocity, of course, but
And what does that mean?
any old trinket will do.
Okay. I got a few trinkets. So it's like a barter system. We trade you a trinket and you show us a little bit of hospitality.
Absolutely.
Nice. Is it like one trinket per stay or just however we feel sharing?
She looks at you kind of quizzical. She's like, You're a fairy. Shouldn't you know these things?
It's been a while. I've been out of the Feywild. I've been in Faerun for a little bit. Actually, I was Anyway, pancake time.
Yep. Coming up. Anybody else want some food?
I take out the syrup from my bag of holding, just ready.
Look at
I
you, ready
happen
to
to
go.
have maybe like I don't know, like a breakfast made.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, delightful.
And she looks at everyone else. She looks at Rex and Zinni and Tori.
Can I have a baked potato and the biggest beer you have?
She nods.
So can I roll something to see if Tori is smelling some bullshit here? Because she's been in the
just roll insight.
Yeah, she's been in the Feywild for a long time, and she doesn't trust a lot of the Feywild shit.
I'm with you. I'm about to roll as well.
Yeah. So I mean, Tori, you feel as though the innkeeper is being truthful. You don't sense any. Anything fishy going on. You're still not sure, but you don't sense anything outright fishy.
Okay. So...
And Zinni, you just
I have no idea.
Yeah, Zinni, you're like, I don't know. This is really weird.
Yeah, house with feet going down the, I don't know, stream.
Tori
Barely,
kind
barely,
of
barely. Life is a dream.
Tori will like settle on a stool and like start trying to fix Doc's fucking guitar. And she's like, just some soup or something simple, small.
All
You
right,
set it down, and Doc just looks at her and just goes, "It's just a little water."
You obviously don't know what water does to wooden instruments.
Yeah, I do. It gets it wet.
It fucking breaks it.
Doc plucks a string.
You don't
Does it
have
break?
it. She has it on the opposite side of the bar from you.
I bet you dollars to donuts that if you pluck a string, it'll make a noise. Works for me.
Oh,
But
yeah.
not the right
donuts sound-
noise.
What?
What's $1?
Donuts.
It's a slang term. Faye thing. You wouldn't get it. Faye get it.
Yeah, and it doesn't take long for her to whip up a bunch of food, and essentially anything, whatever it was you wanted, that's what you got.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Ma'am, I'm sorry to trouble you, but my friend mentioned donuts, and could you make some donuts too? Is that something? I don't mind cooking it myself if you let me use your kitchen. I don't want to be any trouble. You've already been so nice to us.
She's like, anything you want, and she whips it up.
So
I mean, she's obviously using magic to help her with her cooking process, so it doesn't take long.
Tori will pull out one of those like fairy trinkets that we got,
Mhm.
the pendant that shows the phases of the moon, and she
Sure.
holds it up. What would this get me?
She takes it. She's like, "Ooh, well, I'm not one to tell you what you can have in return, but this is a good trinket. Thank you.
Okay.
Anything else I can get you?"
What does Doc have to trade?
Rooms, perhaps. If we're
Oh
gonna stay
yeah,
here.
absolutely. 3 beds.
I will. I'll dig into my bag and pull out the glass ant figurine and also the smoking pipe that I have. That's made
Ooh,
from a tree
excellent.
root. And I say I'll put a couple of these down and you know.
She takes them. She's like, "Oh, thank you."
Does the snail have to have a trinket too?
Oh, those. Is he eating something?
I don't know. Are you
Snail is
hungry?
not
Is it to
eating
speak
my
with animals?
He's like, "Oh, I could eat.
What would you like, sweetheart?
I like carrots
All right.
and
Aw.
lettuce and
He's so cute.
mud." I don't know. What do snails eat?
No, that
Well,
tracks.
like
Carrots,
carrots and-
lettuce, and mud is totally snail food. I believe it.
So Zinni will order carrots, lettuce, and mud.
A salad
put-
with a scoop of mud.
And put down the wooden jigsaw puzzle piece that is big as a saucer with a painted image of a jug on it.
Cool.
Oh.
She takes it. She's like, "So what are y'all doing out here in Prismere?"
It's a long and confusing story. There's just a
Oh,
bit of
well. I'm down to hear it.
Oh, sure. Doc will literally go
God.
through the gambit of the whole story
Oh,
unless
God.
someone stops him because he can't stop.
Right.
So he is going to say, like, yeah, well, we all have
Under the
something we
table,
lost.
Zinni will pinch him.
Ow! And he's going to look under the table for something that pinched him.
Once
No.
you
I could just imagine Doc being like, "Well, about 32 years ago, there was a turtle that was born." And then, do you want me to just go through the whole party because I don't know how old everybody is? Like,
so Doc, once you start talking about Bev Lorna, her face scrunches up and she spits and she's like, "Bev Lorna. In Zabilna's time, this inn was the talk of Prismere."
No, please go on. We'd love to know more about Bevy. Got a bad, well, we've got a bit of a beef with her.
look, if you take down Bavlorna and get Zybilna restored to power, you never have to give me any trinkets ever again. And this place, free, anything you want, anytime you want.
We'll take you up on that offer. Can I get a loaner? Because the only trinket I got
Absolutely.
right now I really like, and he's gonna pull out the little Satyr coin. I don't want to give this up.
She looks at you like dead in the eyes, and you get this feeling that she sees you, and she sees your intentions, and she sees that you are good on your promise. And she says, "Deal."
Doc, with the amount of earnestness he just received, is a little taken aback and just, oh, that was alarmingly easy. Thank you. And he'll just take a drink and start sipping on it.
Nice.
Oh, yes. But as for what we all lost, he lost a toy, he lost a smile, and he'll go down the list and point at everyone and tell,
God.
gonna keep going, gonna keep going.
Unfortunately, Tori's too distracted to stop him.
Yeah, so you all is there anything else you all want to do in the tavern, or you want to go ahead and get your beds and get your long rest in?
As soon as Tori finishes the guitar, she
How do you fix it?
she'll to test it. She'll start playing a song or two and see also because Bard instinct kicks in. She's in the tavern,
Right.
See if she can get something from some of these patrons.
Sure.
Once he starts strumming on it, Doc is gonna reach over and be like, "Do gimme hands."
She just flies away.
She's like, "No."
Tell you what, if Rex gets down on the floor and has Chip do his thing and turn him into a drum again, can we consider that the help action?
Sure.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd my performance go? There it is.
Yay!
There we go.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah. Yeah, you've got the tavern. The people in the tavern were kind of looking a little forlorn, and as you start playing, they all start kind of perking up a little bit. And as you continue, give me a paint me a picture with words here. What are you guys doing?
Me or everybody
Yeah,
else?
like
Because you said you guys.
Yeah, like what are you all collectively doing
You're the
for
bard.
this performance?
You're performing the music,
Okay,
but
so
you took Doc's freaking guitar.
yeah.
So he pulls out his pan flute and takes another sip of his mead and is waiting on your cue.
Doc also with his little hooves. You've got a cobblestone floor here, so you could stop your
God,
hooves.
he can tap dance.
Tap dancing
One
satyrs.
of the
Tap
dance.
dancing satyrs.
Let's fucking go.
I'll
a jig.
assist with tap dancing, but I'm putting the little daffodil pot on Roomba so it dances so Roomba can dance.
Oh,
So as soon as Tourmaline sees the satyrs get up to start dancing, she goes from this like kind of adventure song where she's telling a story about an adventuring group to a much livelier like Irish pub jig and picks it up really fast, and she's not really singing at that point. She's just really concentrating on playing really good music. And we get the beat from Chip and Rex.
Zenny will get the horn out and start playing along too while she's dancing.
God, I'm super hyped. This like Irish drinking music.
Yes. And as when Tourmaline decides she's done, she'll stop playing, and then she will fly directly in front of Doc's face while he's still dancing. You get the guitar back. You hurt it again. I hurt you.
My God.
Doc, like, he makes a point to roll his eyes so loudly at her, and he will hold his hand out and do the little, like the fingers up, just like, give me it. Come on. You have to part with it eventually.
Nope. She flies away with it again.
Oh no.
Wait,
Whatever you say, Tourmaline.
Tori, can I see that yarting?
No, you're gonna give it to Doc. You're gonna give it to Doc. He doesn't deserve it. He just wants to hurt it.
Look, I'm gonna let him hurt it. I'm also a music lover. You know me. You've seen me and how I treat my Tantan, a little tambourine Tantan.
You give it to Doc, and I hurt you too.
Look, why would I give it to Doc when he treated his so poorly? Look,
She's very slowly gives it to Tattle.
Look, I'm like shaking it because I'm pretty sure there's some like stuff still in this yarting. I use Druid Craft and like I'm shaking it and make like a little lily pad fall out of the yarting.
Yeah, so as you all are like performing in the tavern and like you start to feel like the overall mood of the place, just like everything becomes like brighter, more colorful. You notice that like beautiful flowers and vines are starting to cover the walls and bloom. And it just essentially you feel like this has become almost uh like a dream. Like you feel like you're in like the best dream you've ever had, but it's real.
Oh.
The magic of laughter and happiness, y'all.
Yay! The power
Yeah,
of
like
friendship and performing.
flower petals. Yeah, like flower petals and glitter and like things that like manifest your personality, like your personalities too. Like glitter starts falling and like flower petals and stuff.
Love it.
Oh my god. Y'all, I just saw something. Zenny grabs the little one of the more little trinket. It's a tasseled wine charm shaped like a sprite and puts it on Doc's horn because it probably fits.
Goodness.
I was like, what am I gonna do with this? I'm like, oh wait, this is great. You have like a horn earring now.
A cock ring, if you will.
Oh my god.
I use
But now
Presto
you
to
have
make
a
it
trinket
sparkle.
in case you need one later.
Also, Tattle, you said shaken something out of it, and that immediately made me think of the song "Shaken" that I put on Doc's playlist.
Oh god.
Which immediately makes me want to say like Doc would start singing with like a really, really heavy accent and clogging his feet. Be super hype instead of playing just the pan flute.
Can I just say how much I love this game? I love this group of people.
Right.
This kicks ass.
Makes my heart feel good. Wholesome.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else y'all want to do, or you want to go ahead and go sleep?
Go sleep.
Man,
All right.
I was gonna stick my sticky fingers into this bag and see what's inside of it.
What bag? Oh, this is not like a real representation. This is just like
Okay, I want it to be nosy.
oh my god. That's funny. The bag is a lie.
It's a mimic. He's like, whoa, don't touch me.
Exactly. A little goblin pokes his head out like, hey, this is my helm.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you all you all with full bellies and happy hearts settle down into the incredibly cozy beds of the inn at the end of the road and wake up feeling refreshed and great and lovely.
Yay!
Crap, this was the best place.
Yeah, can we just not leave this place ever? We can just do performances
we don't
every night.
really
We'll
have
do
to
a full
go.
campaign in this tavern.
That's all we have.
God.
It's just us doing a weekly show.
Yeah.
Hey, and at least that way that we can teach Rex some instruments. That's going to be the campaign. Teaching him
That's
some
true.
instruments so he's not the instrument. He can play them instead.
Look, if Rex wants to live his life as a drum, then that's valid.
It's just that
Honestly,
turtle gif of the turtle shaking its butt under the water, but it's just someone drumming.
honestly, if there were real drums to play, he probably would love to learn.
Oh.
Aw.
Actually, wait.
Ow.
Wait. Hold on. Do I? I know I have proficiency. No, I don't have a drum. That was one of the things I did not pick up. Okay. I have multiple instruments, but I did not get the drum.
I'm gonna ask the tavern keeper if I can get some cook's utensils, like some actual proper cooking utensils.
Yeah, for sure. She's like, oh, yeah, babe, of course. And she gives you a pair,
Babe,
a nice
oh my
little.
grandma. Whew.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and yeah, you get some good cook's utensils. You can add that to your inventory.
Wow, I can do magic with this.
Oh, do you have the cook feat?
No, I'm just the artificer.
Oh, okay.
I can wave a ladle and summon pancakes now.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Is create food or water a artificer spell?
Oh, it should be. I hope so.
If it's not, we
Create
should homebrew it
noodles.
as a artificer
I know
spell.
I know it is a cleric spell.
I am gonna, when I do firebolt, it's gonna be me flipping fireball pancakes at people.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we're flavoring the alchemist as a chef now. Got it.
No, please do it meatballs. That way you can go, that's a spicy meatball. And
Oh my God.
Oh god.
Give me more tools and I'll reflavor them.
Right. All right. You all
Okay.
wake up. What you doing?
Mm.
Oh yeah, you
Not
asked for
wanting
the
to
utensils.
leave.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I get an experimental elixir for the day. So let's see how that looks like.
I don't get anything because I didn't use anything yesterday.
Yeah, Doc gets his spell slots back.
Yeah, I get all mine back. I was down to a spell left.
And some of your wild shapes, because you use some of those too, right?
Yes. I have everything back now, thank goodness. I was getting low, all the good berries that I was casting.
I tell you guys I have this potion ready to go. The transformation potion.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alter self spell. Okay.
Yeah. We could use this to make, someone's horns a little bigger.
Oh my goodness.
It's all right. I'm kind of getting used to them, actually. Don't waste it on that.
It's
The
not a
effects
waste.
of which last for 10 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Don't give me hope where they're...
Right.
God, you're giggling, and that makes me worry because I've not heard that noise before from you.
Her laughter.
He's like, what can I do to someone now?
Battle can't smile, so he's just sad laughing.
Aw.
I just realized that.
Oh my god, I just realized, now that you said that, I'm imagining Tattle. Tattle looks like a serial killer when he starts laughing.
Oh man,
He's
that
just
is
got
kinda
that
creepy, isn't it?
completely straight face laugh. Oh my god. We still love you, Tattle. You're just kind of creepy sometimes.
Tori, you think I'm creepy?
Oh
No, I didn't say that as Tori.
Okay.
Tori's just like she bears she.
Okay. Oh my god, that's the creepiest smile. Oh my. Holy crap.
Oh my god, no,
The dead behind the eyes smile.
Matt, why?
Oh my goodness.
I can't help it. It's part of my brain.
Okay. So, like, I guess Tori wants to ask about the hags. If this tavern lady knows anything more about the hags in the morning.
Yeah, we should probably try to get some information. Good idea.
Yeah, what do you say to her?
Oh god.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
you don't like the hags very much. Do you know anything more about them other than just their names? Because that's all we know, really.
Oh, I mean, it's like, what do you want to know about them?
I mean,
Likes, dislikes, weaknesses, special
Oh,
days.
look, I don't know much about that.
How susceptible are they to being crushed to death by a big hammer?
How hot are they?
Tattle
Well,
no.
Bablorna certainly is not. She looks like a toad.
Oh.
Yes.
Would you say she's a toad hag?
I would absolutely say she's a toad hag.
Is there places other than her hut she tends to be?
Oh no, she's really paranoid.
Would
How
Oh.
so?
oh
Like, what makes you say she's paranoid? What does she do?
Well, like she really never like leaves her cottage, and also she doesn't trust anyone, so she just like creates these little servant things that she calls lornlings that look exactly like her, just miniature versions of her. And they do all of her bidding.
Hideous. Bunch of little toadlets walking around.
Yes.
the fuck?
Giving her baths and things.
They have to give her baths. Can you imagine how scarred they are?
Well, if it's actually like
They're just
looking at
her.
yourself,
So, she, like, never sees anybody else but those things she creates?
Yeah, pretty much.
She
Yeah.
needs to meet somebody. That's all. She needs to go find someone to
Just
date.
go
and-
knock on her door and ask her and say, we've been trying to reach you about your hut's extended warranty.
the dog looks over at Tattle and just goes, "Are you projecting or something? Do you want to look? It's mate. Look. If you need some help getting hooked up, I can probably help you out.
What?
I'm pretty good at it."
What? What? Hooked up on what?
Dog just raises an eyebrow. You can't be seriously
Tattle's
playing
just
toy right now, right?
Tattle's. He's like, Doc, what you talking about? Huh?
Heavens to Betsy.
Buddy,
Oh,
we know.
What? Rex, what?
Come on. Just talk to her.
Who? The toad hag?
Doc, deadly seriously, like, yes, her. You know what?
What?
I think you'd be. I think that you could save her from herself. And then he'll take a long sip. Think
Wow,
about that.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, so
Like-
it's a lot of weight to bear on your shoulders, and your very colorful shoulders.
That's a lot to process. I mean, y'all are gonna help me, right, guys? Look, Doc, Rex, y'all gonna help me, right?
So are y'all just like going up there and trying to seduce a hag? Is that what's going on?
Doc will
yes,
look
I
at Rex.
That is definitely not what we're talking about.
Wait, hold on, y'all. What are y'all talking about? Because I'm getting mixed messages.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Tori just looks over at Zeddy and says, "Oh, I guess typical men."
Ooh.
I
Shots
was going to
fired.
ask her
Oh,
if
we deserve that.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What were you saying, Zinni?
I was just going to ask her if she had a license to drive this hut. I mean,
What's that?
What?
papers.
Yeah.
Does she have papers that allow her to operate a vehicle such as this?
What
I
part of the
don't
Feywilds
understand.
are you from? Because you're talking about licenses and warranties. I've never heard of that before.
Out of
There's
character,
a lot
character,
of laws where I'm from. A lot of strange laws.
out of character. I'm just imagining like the owner of this inn has to get a CDL license.
It's a big one, yeah. They have to.
Oh my god.
But it's like the medieval version, so it's just like a giant ass scroll that she has like pinned to the wall in the back so
Yeah.
that you can see it.
Anybody else want to do anything with the innkeeper?
No,
Do you
I
know
got it.
anything else about her sisters? I know we mentioned Bavlorna, but you know about her sisters?
I don't know nothing about them, no.
Okay.
Are there any other safe places in case this takes a bit that we could stay? Like, places that aren't.
Do you have any
tagged?
sisters that we can like stay at their taverns if they have a tavern?
She laughs. She's like, nah, I'm an only child.
Is
As
there
far as safety, I'm pretty sure this is the only safe place, truly safe place you're going to find here. I mean,
is there some way that we can find this place again? Because it moves.
Well, you pretty much just gotta catch me when you catch me.
Oh, that's not useful.
Oh,
Well,
what about the other hags? You know about Bev Lorna, but what about what are their names? And he'll look to the group.
She just said that she doesn't know anything about
yeah, she
them.
doesn't know anything.
Oh wait. Oh. Then
I only knows about Bavlorna because she's been here so long.
well, I'm at the loss for what to do next. I'm just thinking we go out there and start causing a ruckus.
I mean, that's what we're the best at, it, aren't we?
Well, I had that vision with the toad hag, and it seemed like she needed her minions to ladle on some water on her. So I'm assuming she's a dry toad, kind of like how Chip is a dry frog. He needs water to survive. Maybe Bavlorna needs a little bit of water to survive.
Do we have anything that can dry her out, or like?
We could tie her to the roof of her cottage for a few days.
Yeah. Willing it won't rain anytime soon. I'll use Druidcraft to summon a little orb that predicts the upcoming weather.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
I forgot we could do that.
Things the DM has never had to think about.
Yep.
Yeah, for real.
Forgot what page in the DMG that was on, but
yeah, so it's going to be pleasant.
Pleasant. That's
no rain, no major weather events.
That's for the next 24 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Pleasant.
No, and some of you said you could do fire stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because that can also help dry her out faster.
The more you talk about killing Bavlorna, the more that the innkeeper, she has a name, by the way. Her name is Sue Haraback. As you keep talking about like killing Bavlorna, Sue keeps filling your plate with treats and goodies.
Killing Killing.
Yeah, we never said kill. We were
Well-
just...
We did just say fire a bunch of times.
Well, I didn't say... Tourmaline did not say fire at her.
Rex.
Either way, whether you kill her or not.
Rex did also mention possibly seeing if she was weak to being crushed to death with a hammer.
Yeah, she did say that.
Well, that's also the barbarian, so...
So maybe not crush her to death, but crush her toe and like say, there's more coming if she doesn't be nice to everyone else and she has to like
You
stop.
want to crush just her toe.
Look, I'm just saying we send a message. We don't have to kill her. We don't have to. We're not bad. What
does killing someone have to do with being bad? I object to your moral reasoning.
Look, I'll just have nightmares at night if I ended up killing someone or had a part in it. I'd be extra sad.
How's that different from how you are now?
Well, I'm not as sad as I was before. I just can't show it. Can't show how happy I am.
How happy? Well, what if? Well, hold on. Now I'm interested to gauge how your happiness kind of fluctuates around. So, can you like whenever you feel good on a scale of 1 to 10, give us a 10. Ever
10?
so often, we'll just ask you for a number. 10 is like Tourmaline.
Aww.
Oh man, Tattle blushes and he just looks sad.
Okay, right there.
It's like the definition of like that sub pouty face with the eyes.
Oh my god. Doc like points at your face and just goes right there. Give me the number. Give me the number.
Well,
while the rest of you are doing this, Rex is thinking about the part about killing people and not feeling bad about it, or feeling bad about it and not being able to kill people, and he just gets quiet.
Well, look, if you want to understand how I'm feeling, you gotta know this. I can't really gauge it on a number value system. I could kind of compare it to other experiences that actually mean a lot to me, like eating a plate of flapjacks with syrup. I really love that. That's one of my favorite things, eating sweets. And
so that would be a 10, right?
He just
nods.
I'm
determined to make this system work.
He nods and then he says, well, being around Tourmaline, that's just as nice.
So Tourmaline is a 10 on her own, and you being with Tourmaline is also a 10.
He just nods and he's like just waving his arms around in the air, trying to do mathematics in his head and like.
One last question. What we were talking about before, you had no idea what we were talking about before.
I thought we were talking about the frog hag.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Okay, you lost me. I'm completely lost.
Oh, that's normal. That's standard face shit.
He just nods deeply because that makes sense. Yeah. He can
Trust me, I use that excuse whenever I lose my own train of thought. Helps me kind of stay focused.
I forgot what we were trying to talk about.
There you go.
Pancakes is all I got. And we're talking about pancakes making you happy.
It's the gist of it is pancakes 10, Tourmaline 10, and being around Tourmaline also 10, which I feel like is kind of a cheating response there, but ultimately it works, I guess.
Tattle just like blushes and he's gonna like fly off. He just takes a pancake just in his hand and he like flies off.
Doc will look over at Rex and he'll say, how does he not know? Is it denial?
Rex is lost right now. He's no, like Rex is like remembering past and is lost and not paying attention to anything.
Tourmaline watches Tattle fly off and then looks at Doc. You really have that effect on a lot of people, don't you?
Oh, nice.
What effect? Wait, are we making him leave?
Yes. She just kind of gives him like the no shit look.
he opens his mouth to like think of a witty reply, and then he kind of closes his mouth and he looks over to Rex, who seems kind of forlorn, and he just goes, and then he just kind of shuts up and then starts taking a long sip.
Tourmaline will kind of start flying, go over, pat him on the head, finally give him his guitar back. And then she starts following Tattle because apparently we're leaving now.
He's just outside, holding the pancake in 2 hands, just eating on it. He's just standing outside, looking off into the yonder.
She'll kind of fly up and look at him, and then look back in the inn. Doc's an ass sometimes. He, I think, means well. Ignore him.
Well, I accept him just the way he is. I don't have too many friends, so I take him just how he comes. And that's fine with me.
That's very good of you. And she kind of gives him a pat on the head, too.
Tourmaline, I don't know if you want to be patting on me. I'm kind of sticky. I always Tourmaline, I always make a mess of things, and I don't always make sense when I be talking, but you know.
Oh, trust me, I make more of a mess than you do.
I thought you were about to say, "Oh, trust me, I'm stickier than
you." No, she like looks like genuinely like she understands like being a fuck up, and she's just like trying to be. I don't. What's the fucking word? It's too late at night. What's the fucking
supportive?
Word? Yes.
Empathetic.
Supportive, empathetic. Yes.
Empathetic. Yeah. Well, Tori, I'm glad I, got to do all this adventuring with you. It's been really fun so far. And
she'll smile and then nod. It's been nice being around you too. I don't have a lot of people that put up with me.
What you mean put up? I mean, you're easy to be around. I don't know what you're talking about.
People don't like that I forget things a lot.
Well, I sort of forget things too. I don't see anything wrong with it. I always lose a lot of things, misplace them. But that's fine. Trying to find is part of the fun. Just like forgetting things is not always so bad. You get to relearn things all the time.
It looks like she almost like she got the light bulb that just like blinked over her head. That's true.
Mm-hmm. I'm just nodding.
Oh my god. These characters.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, I saw it and I had to.
The two different gifts though, like mine is like, oh, and another one's like,
yeah, that tracks.
Tattle looks at his pancake, and then he like holds it to offer it to Tori.
She'll take like a small piece and kind of eat it. She's not. She accepts a little bit of the pancake. She's not the like sweet obsessed fairy.
Okay. Tattle he's so fucking sticky.
There's nothing that works better than telling your love interest, boy, am I sticky.
Tattle's gonna float a little bit and he'll say, what Rex said before got me thinking, we actually really could die. But I'm gonna do my best to make sure nobody gets hurt when we do face off against the Toad Hag and the other witches. I really want y'all to be happy, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure y'all get what y'all lost.
Aww.
And Tori kind of looks surprised for a moment before she smiles. That's very nice of you, but you got to make yourself happy too.
I'm happy. I'm happy right now.
May not look like it, but
Yeah.
Just so long as you're thinking about yourself sometimes, making other people happy all the time doesn't work, trust me.
Have you tried that before? Trying to make other people happy all the time?
For longer than I care to admit.
Is that why you act a little weird when it comes to being the queen?
What was that noise?
That is the tattle, like, probing into the backstory and killing the mood. At least that's how I interpreted it. Like, things are going really well. Tori was like, yeah, I'm going to be emotionally supportive for my friend who's looking cuter by the second. And he's like, by the way, let's address this thing that you hate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Tori kind of like deflates just slightly.
Oh
and
no!
Starts thinking.
Oh no! Oh no! Tattle like lands back and he like reaches for Tori's hand with his sticky hand. He's like, "Did I say something wrong, Tori?"
No.
Would you reach with the sticky hand?
It's okay. It's just family things. But yeah, acting like something I'm not isn't something I like.
What is it that you want to be then? Like what is the real Tori?
A storyteller.
I like that. And you're really good at it.
She kind of starts like perking back up again.
oh,
Thank you.
You saved it.
and as you say that, Roomba's head begins to stick out of the door a little bit, and his little proby things, his little eyeball things, are like looking at both of you.
Oh my god! I offer him some of the pancake.
He gets stuck in the door trying to leave.
No,
I'll push him out. I'll push him out.
Yeah, Tori flies back in.
I can't live without their shell.
Oh, no.
Zinny, your pet. Your pet is. Save your pet.
Yeah, do a strength, Rex.
Oh, that should be a problem.
If you want to push it out.
Be careful, Rex, please.
19.
Yeah, you push him out with no damage done, and he's just kind of like he doesn't care. He's all the way out now. He seems like he's ready to go.
Yeah, I was trying to help him out. I'm not trying to hurt him.
That was impressive. Thank you.
She says that she runs by to make sure that he's really okay.
Run out the door. Roomba!
Could Rex carry Roomba? Like,
oh god.
I don't know that he could. I mean,
it
probably
weighs
could.
like 1,800 pounds or something.
I don't think he weighs that much. Maybe 500.
What's 15 times 18?
Like I would say he's like the same height or the same as like size as like a donkey.
Is it 15 times 18? If so, that's
what are you calculating?
Like carry weight? Or
carry weight is 270, so I can't carry him, but I can push him.
Gotcha.
Because it's 30 strength.
Yeah, so as you all leave the inn, everyone make a perception check for me, please.
Oh god.
Guidance.
And
nice.
Rolling high tonight.
Yeah, so it is what you assume to be morning now, I suppose. But everything is still pretty dim. Like there's like a little bit of just like a very dull orange glow on the horizon, giving you just a little bit more light. And Rex and Tori, immediately you notice about 40, 50 feet out, there's 6 figures, and they look humanoid, but they're hunched kind of weird, and they have what looks like a cage on their back. and they are just kind of slowly moving through the water on what looks to be like stilts.
Well, that seems pretty weird.
Stilts.
Tori is rolling high on
Oh
her
my
self-control
God.
today.
Creepy.
Wait, I hate it.
It's so creepy, the face.
Hey, everybody, check this out, and I'll point at it.
What is the face exactly? I don't get it.
It's like something hanging over the face. It's like a mask of some sort.
It's a little veil or something, yeah.
And in the cage, did we see what was in the cage?
Yeah, you can see it looks like eggs or something. And
God.
they are advancing towards you. They're just casual. They're not like coming. They don't seem hostile. They're just.
Can I roll something to figure out what the fuck these things are?
Sure.
What do
Have some guidance.
what works? What do I have?
I would probably do history, maybe.
Why is
Nature.
All the shit that I don't have the extra bonuses in, but okay.
I'm a history. I know. Give me the mathematical explanation of what this thing is.
The mathematical explanation.
Nope.
Let's see here.
Imagine if he was wearing socks going through the mud and stuff. That would be terrible.
Oh god. That
So
makes me
depraved.
that makes me like this gives me like the willies like
Yes.
just thinking about it. No.
So you're not
Yes.
exactly sure like you can tell these you can kind of look past the veil of the faces and to their faces, and they look kind of goblinoid. But they're too large to be goblins, so you're thinking, and they got red skin, so you're thinking that these are maybe hobgoblins.
Oh.
And with your knowledge of kind of how the Feywild works, and I don't know, something just kind of like clicks in your mind that maybe they're collecting eggs for a reason. Like maybe they're valuable or something. But you're not entirely sure on that.
Y'all, I'm thinking about flying over and asking them what's the deal with his eggs. And I start flying slowly.
Sure.
Doc,
We'll follow.
yeah, Doc shrugs and just goes, "Well, I walked up to the house on feet, so it couldn't be that bad."
I'll talk in goblinoid and be like, hey, what's your eggs about? Do you need help?
Yeah, one of them, he replies in Goblin, and he's like, "Oh, hail. Well,
Hail.
we're collecting eggs. We're scouring the swamp for reptile and bird eggs. Sometimes we eat them. Sometimes we trade them to the bullywugs of the Soggy Court.
The Soggy Court?
The Soggy Court, yes.
Soggy Court.
I have not heard of the Soggy Court. Is it a friendly court generally, or are they known to be hostile in some situations?
Well, they've never been hostile to us. We just trade with them."
Okay. All right, that's good to know. Thank you. What's your name, traveler?
My name, god damn it. You got me.
Got him.
You have won the
Trevor.
game today because you made the DM mad. You have
Yeah,
you've won the game.
you get inspiration.
Oh my fucking god.
You win the
Trevor,
game
the
by
egg
making
goblin.
you win the game by making the DM either say "damn it" or "fuck you." One of the two.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
My name is Greeksold.
Oh.
Rigsold?
Greeksold.
Grixold.
All right. I am Tattletale, known as Panache among the pixies. It is very pleasant to meet you.
Doc will whisper to Tori and say, Does he make you call him panache when we're not looking?
See, we don't understand any of this shit because he's speaking Goblin.
Yeah, he's
That's
speaking
true.
Goblin.
Oh shit, you're right. Never mind.
We're just like
Exploits.
standing around Tattle, like listening to him like make these weird noises and hoping that he's actually talking to them.
While y'all are having this conversation about not being able to understand, Rex is just scratching his butt.
Oh
my
no!
God.
I'll ask if I can buy an egg from this person, Greek Soul.
Sure. And this is once again you realize you're in the Feywild. There's no you're not nobody really has interest in money.
Sure.
So you're gonna have to trade something like a trinket or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah. When you ask for egg, he goes, well, what do you have?
I show him my little pinwheel whirligig, and it always spins even when there's no wind.
Yeah, he looks at it, he's like, oh, how delightful. Absolutely. Pick an egg.
All right.
And he kind of
I'll
leans his back towards you.
ask the team to help me pick the egg.
Why are we picking an egg? What are they? Are they magic?
No.
Well, she's asking Tattle because she has no fucking idea what's going on.
I look at them.
Goblin.
Do they seem magical? No.
You can cast detect magic on it if you want.
No, they just look normal. Look like normal eggs. Y'all.
You can make a nature check if you want to know exactly what kind of egg it is. Ooh. Time to roll a random egg animal.
Gonna have a pet.
Slowly but surely, by the end of this campaign, every character is going to have their pet.
Everyone gets one.
Come on, roll good. Give me a cat egg.
Let's see.
That was very good. Thank you.
What?
The thing you said. You know what you did.
I know what I did.
Okay, so I want you. First of all, I want you to describe the egg you choose.
My goodness, it's going to have. It's gonna be a. Oh my god, it's gonna be. I don't want to describe it.
It can't look like a dragon egg. It can't have scales.
Is it big or small?
I'll just. Yeah.
It's gonna be a. How big is this egg? I want it to be 1 foot, like tall, kinda.
Okay.
And it's yellow with let's say brown spots, and there is like some think of like some white splatter type of designs on there too.
Okay.
Like splatter, like streaks on it.
All right. Let's see. I've got you know what? I'm gonna put a peg in this for now and come back to it.
Oh wait, I see the egg. I see it. Mandy posted it.
And
then look at his little butt.
Oh my god.
Little butt.
Love it. I want that as a familiar. A food familiar.
You go with your ladle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put a pin in that for now so I can properly research what type of beasts lay eggs in 5e.
I got a Digimon egg.
I'm so intrigued about what the fuck just happened.
We shall find out in like 2 sessions.
Speaking
Yeah,
goblin, goblin, goblin. Hey, come help me pick an egg. What?
Sure. I asked the team if this egg is good or if they think I should pick a different looking egg.
You said it was yellow with brown spots?
And then
And
white
white
splattery
speckles.
designs. Yeah.
Doc will look at it and say, looks a little spoiled, to be honest.
What are we picking the egg for? Are we going to eat it? Are we what are we doing
And
here?
the end goal. I just wanted an egg. Maybe I could toss it at somebody or try to hatch it.
Okay, so here's what I will say. With an 18, you have no idea what kind of creature is inside this egg, but you can definitely tell that it is a viable egg.
Viable. It looks like I could try to hatch it.
What's gonna come out?
Tattle
Something?
shrugs. Something.
Oh, good. Nobody knows.
As long as it's not a cat.
You
I'm
guys,
fine.
so out of character, remember the joke about you guys saying what we're going to do with a baby?
Mhm,
Oh my
mhm.
god.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Amazing.
Get ready.
This was not something I planned on, by the way.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right, Zenny, be prepared to be the mama, because the rest of us are gonna fuck this up.
Doc, you better start
Put
stocking
something
up on
in the
cigarettes
egg.
now.
Oh, God.
Okay, so we got an egg. What now?
And Tattle. So as you're talking to the hobgoblin said that they do trade in Downfall, which is where you're trying to go.
Oh, they're going there? Is that?
Well, they do trade in Downfall. You can ask if he's going there.
First, I'll affix the whirly pinwheel to the cage, so when he travels, it like spins and looks happy.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I love that."
Oh my god! And then I'll ask him. Does he know Common?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just talk in Common then. So, are you going to Downfall?
Well, yes. After we finish our hunt here and have enough eggs, yeah.
Y'all. Well, Greek soul. Could you be our guide? If do we need a guide?
Who do you trade with in Downfall?
Oh, the bullywugs.
The bullywugs. Okay.
Do we need to be worried about going there?
Oh.
No.
I would say, let's see here.
Like, you know, do we need to know somebody to get in, or do we need to already have friends, or
From what I gather, Downfall is essentially it's like a small settlement of sorts, like a little village essentially. It is. It does look like it does. Okay, so it does look like they are non-hostile. The bullywugs that live there are non-hostile. So no, you don't really have anything to worry about as long as you are respectful and
Okay, great, thank you.
Pretty chill.
Not too worried about being disrespectful, to be honest.
You seldom are.
Doc furrows and scrunches his nose and goes, "Is that sarcasm?"
Nope, that was pretty clear what I was saying.
Oh.
Tori just pats Doc's head again and flies over and sits on Rex's shoulder. Well, Usually it's better to enter a town with people that the town knows, in my experience. Makes it a little easier to talk to people.
This may be true. We still have some things to do here, though. We're heading towards the Brigand's Tollway now, which is closer to Downfall.
Which is also near the fucking rabbits.
Yes, this is true.
We probably should pay them a little visit again.
Why and risk getting hit by their sticks?
Oh, risk it? It's more about to have a conversation about our friend Jingle Jangle. Just a chat.
I'm not getting a good feeling by the way you're saying just have a little chat.
Well, you wouldn't be wrong.
Nope.
Nope. What you mean, nope?
She was gonna do something smart, but nope. She's just listening.
Oh,
Well, Tattle,
God.
darling, what you gonna do with that big old egg?
I'm just gonna see what kind of critter comes out of it.
Are you just gonna tote it around? Because I mean,
It is pretty big, but
I
don't
can
mind.
help with that if you want me to. Remember what I did with the cage? If you want to, I can kind of fix it to Roomba, and Roomba can carry it for you.
That is true. Fix a little shell to another shell. I mean,
Yeah, just some
two
little
shells are
webbing on
better
it, and the
than one.
webbing will probably keep it warm and safe. So I
Oh
was just
yeah.
thinking,
What?
The hobgoblin overhearing this conversation goes, I have some extra furs. If you want to, you could probably make a makeshift sling or something, if you'd like.
I could, like, tie my jacket around in a way to make a little egg Bjorn.
Aw.
But we could supplement it with some furs and then also include
it
some
probably needs to stay
webbing.
warm.
Yeah, we could combine all of our ideas and make something really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And he hands you some nice furs.
God.
Tattle carrying around a giant fucking egg, and
Yeah, it's a
Tori
pretty big
carrying
egg to
around a
him.
giant fucking like plushie.
Oh
Fairies
my God.
just collecting things too big for themselves.
Yes.
It does
Wow.
track.
Tattle's a dad now.
Aww.
Oh my God.
While I figure out what type of creature I want to hatch.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I am at your mercy.
Rex will
I
approach
like that even
Doc.
less.
Rex will approach Doc and be like, "Hey, buddy, I hope I didn't upset you there."
What? Upset me with what?
The little comment I made, you know.
Oh, no, not really. Listen, if I can't take a good ribbing, then I'm not allowed to give them out. And I
No
give them
hard
out a lot.
Look, Doc, you might want to watch what you say to Rex. I mean, he could smash your toe with his weapon.
He doesn't
friend,
have
I'm
toes.
I'm not gonna do that to my friend. Come on.
That's true. We have hooves.
Doc just goes, Tattle, my friend, I don't watch what I say to anybody. Whether that's a good idea is neither here nor there.
Tattle shrugs and then he looks. I thought we're I don't know. I'm confused. Real life confused. Players confused.
I think we're fading. I think that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, this is definitely like end of session, like just fucking around.
Yeah, this is.
But at least let's make a decision. So, do you want him to guide you towards the Brigand's Tollway?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
No.
Why? You don't like him?
I don't want to go fight the rabbits.
I don't want to fight the rabbits
Oh,
either, especially not with
yeah.
that egg
Well-
that they'll hit with a stick.
Oh no! Don't hit my egg with a stick.
But they beat up Jingle Jangle.
Yeah.
We gotta spank them. We
and-
don't kill the rabbits.
And
we just
we
gotta
know
spank
that they're afraid of really big people.
Yeah, they're already afraid of Rex, so.
Why don't I just buff up Rex with my potions, and then he?
Oh, it's too bad we don't have nobody has enlarge reduce, do they?
No.
Not yet.
No, I should have taken it.
Fucking kaiju battle.
I can. Oh,
See,
No.
we're assuming a lot of things because again, yeah,
Mhm.
we scared them this one time. We don't fucking know how many of them are living in the Warren.
man,
We don't know.
Yeah, that is very true.
man. I could disguise myself as a rabbit though.
Think of the children.
The children.
And Roomba.
I will say this: Rex will not pick a fight, but he will not back down.
Man,
And that's concerning also.
Mhm.
And Doc is just being the fucking like devil on the shoulder. Let's go fight people.
It's true.
Doc
um,
is mad.
Chip would want to kill shit. So
And
But-
Jingle Jangle was really fucking cool.
But
holy crap,
Chip
Jingle Jangles was so fucking solid as a person.
Chip wants to fight things because he's scared of them. So if we don't have to go towards something,
I want to see Chip kill something.
Oh my god!
I want pacifist run.
Me too.
To
I
be fair,
want Roomba to
Look,
get
you can do a mix.
The
You can
tone
do a
of this
mix.
campaign is going to change very quickly.
Yeah, like you don't have to. You can do a mix of both.
Right.
Doc was planning on like scaring them and beating them up, not just outright cold killing them.
As long as our characters don't score a kill and leave the killing to Rex and Chip, that counts enough.
Yeah. You can always say, I want to do non-lethal damage here.
Ah, true.
I think if you're gonna go for a pacifist run, you should avoid fights, and I
Yes.
have no problem avoiding fights. But if my friends are in danger, if Rex's friends are in danger, he's not going to back down from a fight.
Fucking Tourmaline only has vicious mockery. And I can't change my spells until I level up.
Oh,
So
DM, can we level up?
No.
I'm gonna pull a tourmaline. If something happens to Roomba or the egg, we're gonna have problems. It's like the
I think
guitar.
it's-
Roomba is.
it's sounding more and more like we're gonna have problems, period.
I know it.
I don't like this.
Well, look at it this way: we're preparing for the worst case scenario.
Mm. I signed up to like hear stories and tell stories, not be a part of the bad stories people tell.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, to Claire, I totally agree. I'm not trying to pick a fight.
I like the contrast between Tori and Liv. Tori, I want to tell cool stories. Liv, I want to throw people into holes.
amazing.
Two
yeah,
opposite sides
we're-
of chaos.
We'll wrap the session up there with you all deciding on whether or not you want to go towards the Brigand's Tollway.
Can let Chip decide next time then.
Yeah, because we have what? Matt and Joe, you guys want to go.
Yes.
And then me and Mandy, we don't want to go.
That's right, because I have
And-
to think of the children.
And
Well,
8, you sound like you're in the middle. So we need a tiebreaker.
I kind of want to hang out with this goblin.
we have
I'm-
2 weeks to figure it out.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, let's follow the goblin. I'm not gonna try to fight when we show up to the location. Yeah.
Dead ass. Two people. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm still neutral.
I don't like this. Okay. All right. We're done. We're gonna keep arguing for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, just think about it. You got 2 weeks, and yeah. So, all right, y'all.
I had fun.
Yeah, so much fun.